Hey everyone, this is PS Mr. Collector. Welcome to another episode. I've been gone for a bit. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I've been away from home I think for a month. And before that, I haven't been connecting. I have been busy. I have been traveling. I have been having a good time. So, sorry about the neglect, but it had to happen. It did. It did so that I could come back and tell you some good stuff. Some good stuff. So get ready. Get ready. Hey everyone, this is Peter Zay. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I just got back from Korea and Japan. It was freaking awesome. It was it was amazing. I think one of the best experiences I've ever had. Yeah, yeah. So here's the interesting thing. I saw a lot of great toys, like a lot. Some stuff that I was like, oh, right? And would you not believe that I came back with nothing? What? I know. So here, this is where I'm at, right? So, because as you can see in the video, boop.
Let's go on an adventure. Yay, I'm ready. Me too, let's go. This way, friends.
Some great stuff. Yeah, some really great stuff. I um I couldn't believe how big One Piece. Yeah, One Piece is huge there. Huge. Then there was some other collectibles that I couldn't connect because they were anime and not really part of the States. But anime everywhere. And that was really cool. Um, it was interesting. Very little Barbie where I was at. I maybe saw one doll, if, if that. Yeah, I think one doll. So that doesn't say much, right? I saw a lot of other stuff. I saw Blythe. I saw some interesting. Also very little Star Wars. Not as much Star Wars as you may think. Um, yeah, they had some really cool vintage stuff. Um, yeah, and some stuff that I was like, oh, I didn't even know they made that. And then there was some stuff that I was questioning whether it was legal for children. I wasn't sure. Like a couple of times I had to make sure that I was in the right place and not the pure adult section. Wow. Wow. Yeah, anime. Anime is very sexy there. Very sexy. Woo, that was interesting. Um, yeah, I gotta say, it was quite an amazing experience. And the reason why I didn't really purchase anything while I was there is for two reasons. One is that I was ill prepared. I was ill prepared. I had little room in my luggage because I was gone for a few weeks and didn't really want to lug a lot of stuff back to the States. So then also too, I knew that I had a lot of stuff coming home. Like when I arrived, I knew there was a lot of stuff that was going to be here, and I was right. And a lot of that stuff was actually coming from Japan. So it didn't make any sense of why I would like go through the hassle of not being prepared and dealing with that. So I know that the next time that I go, I will carry an extra suitcase. I know where to go shopping. There were some other places that I didn't get to that I was like, wow. I didn't get to Toy Sapien because Toy Sapien actually is closed. And that was like a bummer, but at the same time, I was cool with it because there was so much other stuff to see. Yeah, it seems that they lost their lease and they are now relocating. Whether it's in the same area, I don't know, but that's the deal with that. Um, yeah, so overall, I freaking recommend it. Yeah, the Korea, the culture was freaking beautiful. I did a lot of things that I never thought that I would do. I ate a lot of interesting things. Yeah, it was great. Fashion wise, oh man, I was like, woo, everywhere. Yeah, the fashion there was freaking interesting and really cool, very clean, super clean. Yeah, both places, Korea and Japan. Wow. Yeah, that was impressive. Very nice people. I mean, yeah, highly recommended. It was awesome. It was a long flight. It was 13 hours plus. So, woo, that was a lot of that. Yeah, jet lag sucked. Jet lag could be hard, but I did so much while I was there that it was totally worth it. Yeah. So, and I gotta say, not only if you're a toy collector or lover, there's so many other things to do in both places. Culture wise, history wise, the arts, music. I mean, there was just so many cool things to do. So yay on that. So of course, when I got back home, I knew that there was going to be some stuff waiting, and also too before I left, there was some stuff that I didn't have time to showcase, and I I'm a little bit overwhelmed because there is quite a bit. So this video, get ready because um as far as editing go, I can't do that much because there are just so many figures here. So I will do my best to show you what I have, what has come in, what has been waiting, and some really fun stuff. So I mean, some interesting stuff that I was not expecting. Oh, so one that there was some really cool stuff that were here that I totally forgot that I had ordered that were gonna that had arrived. That when I unboxed them, I was like, oh. So one of the things that I unboxed was well that I pulled out of the the shipper box is the Ninja Turtles, the Bodacious Beach Bros. Yeah, Bodacious Beach Bros. Wow. Wow. That, I believe it sold out pretty quickly. I can't believe that I scored it. I found out through Toy Fair, I believe. Freaking awesome. Yeah. So wait till I show you that. The same thing with this. I open up this Mattel package and it says Barbie, and I'm like, Barbie? Well, what did I get, like a car or something? Because it was a big package. And then I realized that it's a supersized Barbie. I think she's like 18 inches or something like that. It's a new thing. And the packaging alone is interesting. So wait till I show you that. I haven't even checked her out yet, but that's exciting. Oh, and then the whole band was waiting to be unveiled. And I'm talking about Gem. Yeah. I arrived and all the members were waiting for me. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, and I actually would love to unbox them and showcase them, but it's the thing about space, right? Yeah, and then I also got some other Integrity toys that I got to showcase, as well as some, of course, hot toys and whoo, get ready. Like to see, overwhelming, right? So where do we start? Where do we start? Let's start out with what's in front of me. So what's in front of me? And this whole, by the way, this whole showcase is gonna be a little bit of this and that, but they are actually small box collectibles. Not my 1/6 scale or largest scale. These are the smaller boxes. And there are a lot of them. So these here that I'm gonna show you first are like a couple of them are like what the F. Yeah. So for example, I saw this and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And these are the mini mates of the Muppets. And this is Gonzo and the Swedish Chef. Really cool, really cute, right? And then when you flip it in the back, you can see all the characters that come, right? In the set, right? And my thought is, do I want to start? Do I want to open a can of worms? I'm like, oh, right. So, yeah, because the regular size ones, or the other scale, is is quite extensive. It's a big line. So I don't know. Even though they're mini mates, there's still space. So yeah. Ah, this I couldn't resist. And the interesting thing is that I went by thought that going by the thought that it was really cool, not really connecting to what it's all about. And I was watching YouTube, and sure enough, this comes up and it's a thing. And I had no idea. And I felt so in. And I guess it's a, the cat bus. And it's like almost like a Ghibli character. Whether it is, I don't know. This is done by Ensky, which I never heard of, and the whole thing is in Japanese, so I don't understand what it says. And it says also only sold in Japan, so I was surprised that I got it, and I didn't bring it from Japan. The irony of that. But this is really, really cool and very interesting. So check them out. I don't even know which way it goes, to be honest with you. I would say maybe this way. Right? So yeah, so it's this bus. There's a cat, and then all the characters that are in it. And then there's the thing with the umbrella, right? Yeah, I'm so curious as to see what this is all about. And it comes with a lot of interesting things, right? And then even how they use them. I'm like, oh, that's interesting, right? Yeah. So I think I want to check out to see if there's any animation on this, because this is pretty cool. Yeah, oh, and that's the other thing. I was hooked on Korean and Japanese cartoons. So freaking creative, so out of the box, so like interesting context. They may be a little more sexual or see it differently than we do. But yeah, I was freaking loving it, and great for YouTube that I could watch them here. So yay on that. I know that I believe this is, yeah, McFarlane Toys. And they're really good about taking different parts of a movie that I wouldn't think that they would create, and they do. For example, from the Superman movie, Baby Joey, never in a million years would I think that I would have a lovely Baby Joey collectible. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And to be honest with you, as far as the storyline of Superman goes, I think that was my least favorite storyline. I don't know. I mean, I felt that the dad with all those powers, that he didn't need Superman to tell him that he could fend for himself. I don't know. But Baby Joey, part of the collection now. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Right. So yay on that. Oh, all right. So I have a thing for cars, and there have been some really interesting cars that have been coming in. And as a matter of fact, I think I need to do another car episode because there's some really cool cars and automobiles that have come in. So one of my favorite collectibles besides Hot Wheels or Matchbox is Gorgie, and I love the packaging. I love the way they're thinking. This is Fred Flintstone and the Flintmobile, and it is die cast, and I think that's really cool, and it does have some nice weight to it. Right? Yeah, so I had to have this for my Flintstone collection. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And then James Bond. I I haven't without meaning to. I now have a nice little James Bond collection, and I saw this and I couldn't pass it up because it's really unique. And this is the Cyrocopter Little Nelly from You Only Live Twice. Um, by Gorgie, and it's 007. But oh, right, that's sweet. Yeah. Yeah, developed in the 1960s by Ken Wallace, a former wing commander in the Royal Air Force. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, really cool. So when I do my setup of, or redo my setup of James Bond, I think I might have to include this box. Right? Ooh. And then they also have done a line with the Thunderbirds, and some of the automobiles of the Thunderbirds, are really, really cool. So this is actually from Jerry Anderson's Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. And this is Spectrum Pursuit Vehicle, SPV. I freaking love it. Check it out. Right, so without even pulling out of the box, that would look really cool in the display case. Yeah. And of course I have Captain Scarlet. Right? Nice. All right. So this next section that I'm going to show you, there's some really great stuff here. Okay, let's see. How about if we start out with Revoltech, Amazing Yamaguchi, and this is Batman from Arkham Knight version. Look at that. Yeah, and I mean, this baby is sweet. Check out all the things that, all the positions he put in. Right? Nice. I actually love that. So great. Sweet, sweet. Then, this is by Beast Kingdom, and this is Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy. Right? That's great. Love the eyes. Few accessories, not many. Yeah. So this is the 1/9 scale version of, right? And then it does actually come with quite a bit. Oh, that's interesting. They don't show that in Project Accessories, but right here in the corner, see that? That's like a Joker's head. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I wonder if you could take that Joker's head and put it on his body. Oh, wow, that's fun. Yeah, yeah, Beast Kingdom. Nice. Yeah, the artwork on this box is sweet. I do like that. And then this is Captain America, designed by Tetsuya Nomura. And this is for Variant Bring Arts. Yeah, Variant Bring Arts. Captain America. Yeah, it's got some nice weight to it. I don't understand anything that it says, but he is sweet. Right? Nice. Wow. And what about from the Avengers Endgame, Iron Man? From the Infinity Saga by 3-0. The DLX collection figure. That's pretty awesome. See, I was saying that, right? A nice little special collection here. And then this guy, I was so happy that they did him, and I wish they would do more of him. And this is Judge Dredd. And this one is done by... no one. I don't see who it's done by Haya. And it's the Cursed Earth Judge Dredd. Limited edition. All right. Yeah, he's actually smaller than you may think, so. All right, but check him out. Oh, I like the green too. Yeah, pretty cool. Wow. And then, my boy, Hellboy. Right, this is the 1/12 scale, 30th anniversary edition, and this is by Dark Horse Comics. Yeah, cool artwork. Yeah, 30th anniversary, that's trippy. Okay. Woo! Where do we go? Where do we go? How about Fallout? Yes, so here's the deal. My Fallout collection is growing nicely, but I'm talking about my 1/6 scale, and actually some of them are even a little taller than that. And without thinking that was happening, the next thing I know, I have 4 figures that I don't know where to display, and then this other collection added to it has made it now a good size collection. And this is from Fallout New Vegas, and this is Riot Ranger Armor and Benny Survivor. I love the names, but check this out. Oh, you know I couldn't pass that up, right? Yeah, so I love season 1. I have not started watching season 2. I waiting to binge watch that, but that's the way to go. But I thought that I better jump on these figures because they're gonna be going up in price. I'm pretty sure of it. So yeah, that. And then here is another spaceship from this is from the Netflix movie Rebel Moon, and this is the Imperium dropship replica. Oh no, right? That's sweet. Yeah, it's got some good weight to it. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, once again, Dark Horse. Nice. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This right here is super, super cool. Oh, yeah, as a matter of fact, I had to figure out if any of them where I'm going to display this baby because this is stunning. And I'm talking about Decker's police spinner car. highly detailed die-cast scale replica of Blade Runner 2045. I mean, it is freaking gorgeous. Are you ready? I mean, the packaging is just like, right? I mean, that is sweet. So, I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see, but oh, it's a beauty. Check this out. Size too. Ooh, I am stoked about this. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Super stoked. Love this. Wow. All right. Here is actually Steph Harper from Fallout. I really like her character. Right? So pretty. So that's cool. And then the man, the ghoul, and the face, the head sculpt on this, they really did a great job. I mean, check this out. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Yeah, this is a great figure. And look at the artwork. Look at that. So good. Yes, you see, I mean, they're doing a really great job with this collection. Right, so all out of the box, lined up. Nice. And I wish that they would do a diorama set, play set on this. That would be freaking fantastic. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, and I guess you noticed it. I got a haircut. I did. Well, first of all, I gotta admit that I'm so happy that I have hair. Right? Um, chemo was really tough on it, and the fact that I didn't lose it all was a miracle to me. But it did shred it. I did lose quite a bit, and I had to cut it so that it looks thicker. However, I had to keep a couple of my pieces, my thing. But yeah, so went to Japan. Look, I just tell you, that's like the fashion capital to me. It was freaking awesome, and I had to come back and say, "Whoo, I got to revamp." So here it is. Ah, so check this out. These are from Star Trek, and these are the lower decks. And the collection of these are pretty cool. It's like the animation part of Star Trek, and this is by EXO, which I love what they do with the Star Trek collection. But look, yeah, distribution by Mondo. Oh, so you got some nice heavy hitters on this one. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Baggy. Right. And Bradward Boimler, his expressions are so freaking good. Check this out. Oh, so good. EXO and Mondo. And I could totally see Mondo. Yeah. Great job. So good. Yeah. Yeah, and I hope that they grow this line. I checked and I didn't see anything else, but great, great, great stuff. Oh, my friends. Of all my collection, that all the stuff that I collect, this is there probably like 3 collections that I have that I don't have any room whatsoever to showcase. And one of them that pains me all the time because the collection is growing like no other, and there's some amazing, amazing figures, but I don't have not even room for one that will make any sense in my entire collection, right? So for that to happen, I will have to remove a collection completely to replace it with this. It may happen, I don't know, but as of now, I'm so happy with my setup that I am not ready to open this can of worms because first of all, I don't even know who to open first because there's so many amazing ones. And I'm talking about the EXO-6 Star Trek collection. Wow. All right, so let's start out with Lieutenant Valaris. Right, and one thing that I do like about the boxes is they tell you, first of all, what season or what series it comes from, and then it then tells you exactly what the figure comes with, which is fantastic. So check this out. So here's what she comes with. Different hand scopes. I love that. Right, a weapon. And then this is from the Undiscovered Country. And these are in no specific order. This is also from the Undiscovered Country, and this is General Chang, and he looks pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, he comes with some interesting things. I like it. Right. This is also from the Undiscovered Country, and this is Captain Sulu. Good and red. Yeah. Nice. Love, love, love the teacup. That's great. Nice. All right. Here is from the original series of Star Trek, and this is from The Cage. This is Captain Christopher Pike. And these are the accessories that he comes with. I believe he comes with a jacket, so you're able to give him 2 different looks, right? The one with the jacket or the one without. Nice. Right? Yeah, from the original series. And they're the original cast. Yeah, and to be honest with you, I don't remember him. It's been a long time. All right, let's see. Also, oh, yeah, this is, I know this is one of people's faves. This is Gorn. And he's got some great weight to him. He's a little taller. Yeah, buddy. Oh, look at that. Sweet. See what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's hard not to display this. It's like, ooh, and how do you choose, right? From New Strange Worlds, this is Ensign Beckett Mariner. Love the hair. Right. From Strange New Worlds, this is Ensign Bradward Boimler, right? Which is the same one from this collection. So I guess this is what he looks like. Ah, look at that young guy. Right? There you go. Ooh. Right? So that was 7 figures right there that from this batch that I can't display. But so cool, right? So happy to have them. All right. And then GI Joe. Wow. The collection exploding in such a good way. I have some GI Joe stuff that I wish I could open. I am like, oh my god, so salivating. Like the Rapture. I know. But it's not time yet. It's not time yet. When it happens, oh my god, wow. So check this out. This is what I've added to the collection. This is David Crazy Legs Thomas. And I thought he's pretty cool looking. Check him out. Nice, right? Look at that expression. Oh, so good. Yeah, Crazy Legs. Cool. Oops. All right. All right, so next we have Christopher Levine in Order. And I guess it's Law and Order. This is so good. Yeah, nice. That's a nice set. Hey, look at that. Love that. All right, this is number 157. Ooh, great artwork. Then this one here is from the Classified series, and this is the Police Emergency Service Unit, which I love. Military police. Yeah. Right? That's awesome. The handcuffs, his equipment. Yeah, nice accessories. I love the yellow gun. I love his coffee cup. And then it's interesting that one head scope is black and the other one is white. Interesting. I'll have to see what that's about. See that? Wow. Got my curiosity going. I have to ask my friend Avi about that. Yeah, maybe he'll know. um, then this is also from the Classified series, and this is Tripwire, Apsara, and McLeod. And I guess Apsara may be a robot. So yeah, feels like there's a lot of parts in here. Interesting. Check it out. That's cool. Right. Yeah, this is number 78. Yeah. And then here you have number 122. And this is Carl Greer, Doc. That's sweet. Nice. Number 156, Footloose. Peace, brother. Cool. Oh, so then, okay. So this one had me on the fence. I got it because after I thought it was interesting. Do I want to grow this collection more than this? I'm not sure that I do because it seems that they're stretching it. So one thing, say for example, they've come out with that I saw GI Joe with dinosaurs. Right? You see what I'm saying? So then this one here is like GI Joe with some vampire um, from the Cobra collection. So this is Cobra La Faitana. So I find her interesting, but like I said, am I gonna grow more of this collection? Probably not. Right. So you see, so when I see her, which super cool, right? I don't see GI Joe. I don't. This is not to me what GI Joe's about. So that's what I'm saying. I think that's stretching it, going like, where else can we go? So that's what's happening there. I don't know. Maybe you love it. I myself, I'm old fashioned. All right. Um, mm, Number 179, Wetsuit. Sweet, sweet. Yeah. Yeah, so Wetsuit, I actually have two of them. And instead of returning him, I decided to unbox him. And I'm glad I did because really interesting, easy to put together, nice articulation, really pleased with that, great quality. And also my first GI Joe that I've opened. Yeah, I normally have 1/6 scale, 12-inch, not the small, and so I yeah, that was really cool, really really cool. And then this guy we really like a lot, and this is number 186, Edwin Steen, Lifeline, and this with the Rapture. It's gonna look so good. Check it out. the raptor in this. Woo! Sweet, sweet. Wow. It's talking about, speaking of wants to scale. This is from 3-0. So glad I got her, because 3-0 actually has been doing a really great job with redoing GI Joe. And so this is Hasbro and 3-0. Yes. Baroness. Oh, right? It's all about the glasses. What? Where is she? Yeah, I couldn't resist. Had to put her on the display. She had to join the rest. Yeah, she had to join Cobra. So, as you can see in the photo, she was pretty hot. So happy. And then this here is pretty cool too. This is from the Classified series as well. This is number 175, and this is the Steel Corps Sentry and Modular Defense Post. It's got some nice weight to it, but I couldn't resist this. Check that out, right? Look at that. That is awesome, and look at all the stuff that it comes with. Sweet. Right here, let's see if I can move these aside. There you go. Right? 175. Wow. Now you see what I'm saying? That the GI Joe line is collection is growing. Super nice. Yeah, way too nice. Woo. And finally, my friends, finally. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. There's another one there. Oh, this is an interesting one. This is from the GI Joe Classified series as well, and this is number 190. Oh, I'm so glad that I reached out for it, because this is from Cobra Mole Rat from stage 2. And so freaking good. Look at this. What? I know. I mean, if there's one to open, this is one that I'm like tempted. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, now that is fun. Wow. That is so cool. I love its coloring. The fact that you have 3 different head sculpts and looks that you could use. I mean, this is sweet. Wow, good for them. And then this baby here. This is from the Classified series. This is number 171. And this is Crankcase and AWE Striker. Wow. Yeah, he's pretty cool too. Check it out. Oh. Ooh, you know I'm excited about this. Yes. Freaking awesome. Wow. Right? Yeah. Pristine box. Gorgeous. Wow. Damn, that is good. Woo, my friends, I'm sorry. I told you it was going to be a long video, but you see what I'm saying? It's just like there's just so many things. And, oh, wow. Yeah, overwhelming. Overwhelming. Right? And finally, my friends, finally, this came in, and I I am so thrilled that they did this, and I couldn't believe all the details that went into this and how they nailed it, especially Peter Weller's face. Oh, that's right. I am talking about RoboCop by Omni Consumer Products. Super delish. See what I'm saying? Oh, so with my RoboCop collection. Ooh, wow. Right? Look at that. That is so cool. I know. Will I ever pull it out of the box? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. This is so cool like this. Yeah. Wow. Right? Oh, so my friends, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for your patience. I mean, I am beside myself. This was quite an amazing unveiling. And like I said, stay tuned for what's coming because it doesn't end here. All right. Until next time, my friends. Thank you so much. Don't forget subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Until then, talk to you later. See ya.